CryptoSLO, cryptocurrency news and investing.
CryptoSLO with more crypto gains. Today's topic is NEXO. NEXO is a new ERC20 token. New in the sense that it's just starting to get popular, but it has been around since it looks like around May, and it looks like they're having some pretty incredible growth so far. Obviously they popped out and they had an all-time high of about 52 cents, went down with the crypto winter, and have most recently started to gain some ground. So we had a nice spike about a week ago around the time Raven had pumped, and we're sitting at about 17 cents per token. As stated, it's an ERC20. Current supply is 560 million tokens. Now, what makes this coin so special? This company is doing crypto-backed loans with no credit check, meaning if you have crypto, you can instantly borrow money against the crypto. And you're like, well, what's the advantage here? The advantage is you don't have to liquidate your crypto. The crypto is held in stewardship by the NEXO after you deposit it, and there's no payment terms. You're paying interest on the crypto, and that varies. And basically, so let's say today I deposited some Bitcoin, I can instantly get a loan. Now, how do you get the money from the loan? Well, you have to go through the KYC AML, and you can withdraw to a bank, and supposedly they're going to have a credit card, but you know, we've been hearing the whole credit card story in the crypto space forever. It's kind of like they need to build their own network. So let's go over some of the finer details of this. The advantages, like I said, is let's say there's some hot deal that I want today and I need to borrow some money. I deposit my crypto and then I get this loan. Well, my crypto is in this system and then I get the cash. I could take it as a stable coin as well, and then I transfer. Now, the interest rate is 16%, which, you know, that's a pretty high interest rate, especially if you're throwing a pretty big loan out there. A caveat to that is if you use the actual NEXO token as the deposit for the loan status, or you repay the loan with NEXO tokens or make a payment on it, your interest rate drops to 8%. You have to choose that up front. So this is kind of cool. So basically what they've done is they've created an artificial demand for their token by giving you such a huge discount on your interest if you buy the NEXO token. So basically, to make payments on your loan, to get the discount, you have to go to market and buy more NEXO tokens. So this is a price driver for NEXO. It's an interesting concept, to say the least. Now you're like, I don't know, it sounds fishy. Well, this is where they've taken the one step even further. In order to hedge the deposits, so that the possibility where you're like, well, wait a minute, this would only work in a bull run market. No, because number one, you have to pay the loan back in NEXO tokens. Number two, if the value of the crypto starts to plummet, they could liquidate your position if it goes below certain numbers, if it starts to go to zero. But with that being said, you get a loan to value ratio. So this is another important thing to talk about. What does that mean? That means if you put $1,000 worth of Bitcoin into deposit, you have a percentage of that Bitcoin that you can borrow. So you're not getting 100% of what the market value is for whatever specific crypto you were depositing to make the loan. And what does that mean? That's called your loan to value. So if you deposit 1,000 in Bitcoin, you may only be able to borrow $500 if the BTC loan to value ratio is 50%. So to repeat, these are the important things. The base interest rate is 16%. It's 8% if you make payments in NEXO tokens, or if you use NEXO as the deposited crypto. Number two, you have a loan to value ratio of any crypto that you deposit, meaning you're not getting 100% loan of whatever the market value. If you deposit 1,000 in Bitcoin, you may have $500 that you can instantly borrow. Now, this is smart on Nexo's point because, in a way, this protects them on a 50% drop in the market, and they're still okay. Which I think it appears, I looked at the coins that they take as deposit, that they only try to do ones with a certain volume and certain market cap in order to, like I said, further protect themselves against liquidity and hedging. Now, with that being said, I went ahead and set up an account just to check it out. It looks pretty simple. The credit card section is blank, which means, again, they're not, they're still working with Visa or MasterCard. I honestly think that, in the crypto space, that someone just needs to create their own new credit card network, and just bypass Visa and MasterCard because they don't want to play ball. But anyways, so once again, you can repay the loan. There's no repayment terms, but keep in mind they are taking interest out of your crypto as it sits there. So if you don't pay it back, your crypto slowly gets eaten away. But anyways, the site's pretty simple. They had 2FA encryption, which is always nice. No minimum loan payments, no hidden fees, and it's instant. So basically your crypto is the hard asset which is collateralizing the loan. They don't need any credit checks or anything. And the coolest part about this is if you pay back your loan in fiat or more crypto, you get your crypto back. So that's kind of the concept. Is let's say that you deposited your BTC and you borrowed against it, and then BTC starts to moon. You don't lose out on those gains because you never sold the actual crypto. In essence, they're loaning fiat that's collateralized by crypto. So one final thing to talk about is dividends. So supposedly they give 30% divs on token ownership, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to do a little more research as far as finding the wallet and stuff. I'm not seeing a wallet link on here, so I don't know if you're supposed to use MetaMask or an ETH-based wallet in order to hold your NEXO tokens. But looking at the markets on BitScreener, Hotbit hit BTC, million, Yobit, yeah. So it's on a couple exchanges. NEXO ETH, NEXO BTC, NEXO Binance, BNB teams up NEXO kill traditional bank loan. They just added Bitcoin Cash support. They do have a Reddit group. Yeah, they got those divs, those 30% divs. So I'm going to try to do a little more research into the divs and estimated value, and are they paying the divs on the profits of the company or total loans backed. But overall, this is probably one of the most interesting projects I've seen in a very long time, that without being scammy has put some things into place that protect the company, such as having a loan to value ratio on the coin, as well as driving the price of the token by giving the big discount on the loan. It's pretty smart, stuff. So, but anyways, I will leave you with that on the front of talking about what NEXO is and how they work. It looks pretty simple. It only took me a few minutes to sign up. Now, as far as the TA goes, the moment we've been waiting for. There was a nice pump, and quite honestly, I like this coin, and I might take a little position in it, but I think you're better to wait for a retracement down to, I would say, at least 13 cents at a minimum. If it's a bigger retracement, I mean, we could get a triple top here and it could keep going, but I typically don't like to buy on a pump, and I don't like to buy on a falling knife. So you know, the line of support is around 11.48 right now. If you extended that out based on the current trend, it would put you at about an entry point of 14 cents. I'd like to see it more around 11 or 12. So that's NEXO. Check it out. See what you think. Tell me what you think of NEXO. Like I said, it's pure genius, though, that they're locking in that interest discount by using the NEXO token. And with anything, that is what drives price. So this is CryptoSLO. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.